10 places to visit in Cuba. 1. Havana. Havana is the capital city of Cuba, loaded with culture, tradition, music, natural beauty, and historic national monuments. It's situated on the western side of the country and made up of 15 different districts. Must-see neighborhoods includes the Plaza de la Revolución, Playa, Habana del Este, Centro Habana, and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Old Havana, which boasts some of the best architectural gems, cultural sites, and interesting attractions in the country. Havana's natural beauty is just as splendid, with sites such as the National Botanical Garden, Cojimar River, Rincon de Guanabo, and Laguna de Itabo. 2. Caguanes National Park. Named a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, Caguanes National Park is the perfect spot for eco and adventure tourism. The park includes Caguanes Cay, Ciénaga Swamp, Guayaberas, and Piedra Cays. The park is best accessed from Yaguajay in Sancti Spiritus Province on the central Atlantic coast. There are so many ways to experience the park, but one of the most popular is hiring a guide to explore the 79 coastal caves, some of which go deep underground. Santa Maria Cay offers the clearest turquoise waters for snorkeling and swimming. The Manglares, or mangroves, is home to numerous marine and land fauna, and the Ciénaga de la Guayabera swamp and mangroves support abundant flora and wildlife. 3. Baracoa. Travelers to Cuba looking for a more tranquil experience will find it in Baracoa, a geographically remote location on the northeastern coast of the island. This historical colonial village with its cobblestone streets is nestled between unspoiled rainforest and quiet beaches. Visitors will find a beachside promenade, Malecon, that runs parallel to the ocean and a quaint village scene of colorful one-story dwellings. Adventure seekers can hire a guide to explore the Cuchillas de Toa rainforest, which surrounds the village. After a day on the beach or trekking in the wild, visitors will want to enjoy a Baracoan meal of buttery lobster, plantain stuffed fish, or garlic rubbed shrimp. Baracoa's local white chocolate and cucurucho are sweets not to be missed. 4. Bayamo. Bayamo, capital of Granma Province, is the second oldest colonial city on the island. As the headquarters of the War for Independence from Spain, it is revered as the birthplace of Cuban nationality. Each October, the city hosts La Fiesta de la Cubanía, celebrating Cuban culture and tradition. Visitors can indulge in about 24 guided tours in and around Bayamo, including city tours by horse-drawn carriage or by foot. Turquino National Park, Desembarco de Granma National Park, Rio Maceo Ecotour, Sierra Maestra Jeep Safari Tours, fishing, snorkeling, trekking, diving, and more. Visitors to Bayamo in January can observe the heroic burning of Bayamo celebration. The Bayamo Gourmet International event is a popular culinary festival. 5. Camagüey. Camagüey is a mecca of interesting tourism attractions that run the gamut from nature to culture to beaches. Once called Santa Maria del Puerto del Príncipe, the historic center of Camagüey bursts with plazas and squares, elegant historical buildings, impressive bell towers, and a labyrinth of streets and alleys. Along with a handful of museums, there is a plethora of art galleries. Outside the city, the province teems with outdoor recreational opportunities. There are 120 kilometers of beaches, the largest pink flamingo reserve in the west, numerous shipwreck dive sites, and the Jardins de la Reina Keys and coral reefs for snorkeling. 6. Cardenas. Cardenas is a harbor town that is still much like it was in the past, with horse-drawn carriages and bicycles down the narrow streets. This popular foreign expat city is not far from Varadero, where many of the people from Cardenas work in the tourism industry. Buildings come in several architectural styles, and there are a few 19th-century military fortresses. Some popular points of interest include Park Colon, where the first Cuban flag flew, Plaza Molokov with its daily vegetable market, the renowned Arechabala rum factory, and two museums, Museo de Oscar de Maria Rojas, and the home of assassinated Cuban student leader José Antonio Echevarría. 7. Cayo Coco. Cayo Coco, named after the white ibis, is part of the Jardins del Rey archipelago and is connected to Cuba's Atlantic coast by a 17-mile causeway. It is primarily known for its white sand beaches, crystalline waters, and off-the-beaten-path ambiance. The islands are uninhabited except for hotels and other tourism facilities. The majority of the island's interior is vegetation, and is home to over 200 bird species, including a flamingo colony. Activities at this ultimate beach destination has all types of water sports, fishing, diving, swimming with the dolphins, and kitesurfing. Visitors willing to get away from all-inclusive resorts can experience modestly priced lobster feasts at local beach ranchons bar and grill. 8. Cayo Guillermo. Cayo Guillermo is part of the Jardines del Rey archipelago, and is linked to the short Puente Hemingway Bridge to its sister island Cayo Coco, which is in turn connected to the Atlantic side of Cuba by a 17-mile causeway. Like Cayo Coco and other cays in the archipelago, it is uninhabited, with the exception of a developing commercial tourism base. Similar to Cayo Coco, the most popular Cayo Guillermo activities include water sports, diving, swimming, lounging on the beaches, cycling, and horseback riding. The same natural paradise that characterizes other cays in the archipelago can be found here too: palm-fringed beaches and crystal-clear water. 9. Cayo Largo del Sur. Vacationers looking for a Caribbean getaway on an uninhabited island should visit Cayo Largo del Sur in the Canarios archipelago. Miles of white sand beaches and clear water are the jackpot here. Those wanting to embark out of the resorts can do it best by renting a scooter or a jeep. There's one main road on this 17-mile-long, 2-mile-wide island. The few side roads are mainly sand. El Pueblito is the only village on the island. Travelers can visit a turtle farm, dine in local restaurants, and visit a dive center there. Resorts offer an array of water sports. It is illegal to remove the starfish from Playa Serena, as well any coral or other marine life, whether living or dead. 10. Santa Clara. Santa Clara, the capital of Villa Clara province in central Cuba, has been listed Cuba's most innovative city. Che Guevara, the radical leader who freed the city from the Batista regime in 1958, is interned with fellow fighters at Che Guevara Mausoleum on the city's west side. A bronze statue of Guevara adorns the site, and next door is Museo Histórico de la Revolución, which has a collection of artifacts commemorating his life. Vidal Park is the central square of the city, where visitors will find both free Wi-Fi and excellent people watching. This college town's youthful, edgy ambiance includes boundary-pushing rock festivals, satirical political art, and Centro Cultural El Mijanji, which transforms into the country's only gay club on weekends.
Subscribe.